The national law schools were instituted across the country with an aim to establish some of the crème de la crème institutions in the field of legal education. To achieve this very objective, the Kerala legislature has passed the Nuals Act in the year 2005, establishing Nuals at Kochi. The main objective of the university included advancing and disseminating learning and knowledge of law, legal and judicial processes, professional legal education, and their role in national development, developing in the student and research scholars a sense of responsibility to serve the society by developing skills with regard to advocacy, legal services, legislation, law reforms, etc., and promoting legal and judicial reforms needed to strengthen the administration of justice in India.
Since the laying of foundation stone by Sri V.S. Achyutanandan, the then Chief Minister of Kerala, and the inauguration of campus at Kalamassery in the year 2011 by Sri Umman Chandi, the then Chief Minister of Kerala, Nuals has stood apart from other law schools with the non-conventional methods of teaching, with emphasis on student-centered education, choice-based credit and semester system, and continuous internal assessment. Helps the student to develop analytical skill and critical faculties and keep them abreast of the latest developments. This will enable the students to bridge the gap between the acquired skill and the required skill to mold them as competent professionals. Internships enable to acquaint and equip the students with nuances of the profession. The curriculum is also streamlined on a three-tier basis for imparting students with professional expertise, academic excellence, and corporate legal skills. The Nuals teaching pedagogy is non-conventional with a combination of various methods of studying law with emphasis on practical training.
In addition to the 5-year BA LL.B honours program, the 1-year LL.M program, and the PhD program, the university also offers certificate courses by visiting foreign faculties along with the PG diploma courses. Moreover, the university has taken initiatives to offer postdoctorate courses as well. The students of the 5-year undergraduate program are also offered additional specializations in the fields of constitutional law, criminal law, and corporate law in the penultimate year of the undergraduate program. Home to students around the world, Nuals has certainly provided its students with an enriching educational experience and continues to inspire and guide many young minds. The university, situated at the heart of the Kochi, Queen of Arabian Sea, the industrial capital and the seat of the Kerala High Court, boasts of a state-of-the-art infrastructure at its 10-acre campus in Kalamassery. Equipped with adequate academic infrastructure, it offers to its students high-speed Wi-Fi connectivity, a well-equipped library, access to online resources such as Manupatra, Hain Online, JSTOR, and Westlaw. Students can access these online legal resources and e-books through remote access facility provided by the university. The university is endowed with smart classrooms, moot court hall, seminar halls in its academic wing, and the auditorium in the administration wing. A wholesome development of young lawyer is what the university hopes to achieve, and for this purpose, literary, artistic, and sporting skills the students are nurtured here. The university has a well-equipped gymnasium, music room, open amphitheatre. Residential facilities in the university include separate hostel for boys and girls, which consists of triple occupancy bath, attached rooms furnished with cots, tables, chairs, and a cupboard. Each hostel has a common room and a mess hall. In order to achieve the objects of the university, Nuals has established various centres functioning under the charge of the faculty members. At present, there are 16 centres of study and research in Nuals, sponsored by the Government of Kerala, engaged in research and training in their respective fields of study. Each of these conduct in-depth research, regularly organize national and international seminars, and assist the state and central governments in policy formulation. The Interdisciplinary Centre for Police Studies has been established as a collaborative effort of the Government of Kerala and the National University of Advanced Legal Studies, the Kerala Police Academy, Thrissur, Police Training College, Trivandrum, and the Forensic Science Laboratory, Trivandrum. As the other partner institutions of this venture, the NUALS shall have academic autonomy as regards to the various initiatives of the centre. The centre would evaluate emerging internal security problems and help update the professional skills of policemen to meet global challenges. It is sought to promote multidisciplinary research in police studies as well as provide avenues for higher learning for police personnel tailor-made to their needs. Foreign faculties from around the world, notably Professor Dr. Pamela Iskas, Professor Dinexia Cuevas, and Professor Rosa Patti, visit NUALS, giving an additional exposure to the students in the field of law in relation to international trades. These international collaborations are further supplemented with seminars and workshops, research projects, and credit exchange program with foreign universities. The university is committed to molding the students to be a better change for tomorrow's society, and with this aim in mind has instituted finishing schools and mentorship programs. The finishing schools aims to enhance and polish the skills required for the students to equip themselves to the various specialized career options. It imparts social training by eminent legal fraternity to the students based on their interest in legal practice, corporate lawyering, judiciary, or academic lawyering. NUAL's mentoring program enables the students to develop their professional skills. The students get the advantage of the teacher-student mentoring as well as the peers. The student community interact, share their experience, and provide advice and support to one another.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a momentous day for the National University of Advanced Legal Studies, as we have gathered here to welcome the students who have gained admission to the 2023 admission batch of 5-year integrated BA LL.B Honours degree program, as well as the 1-year LL.M degree program of NUALS. We are blessed by the presence of Hon'ble Mr. Justice Muhamed Mustaque, Judge, High Court of Kerala, who is the chief guest of this function, and Mr. Justice S. Sirijagan, Acting Vice Chancellor of NUALS, who will preside over the function. Dear students, the 1-week induction program is designed to provide you with an overview of the exciting journey that lies ahead. It will acquaint you with the values and principles that underpin our institution, the resources available to support your academic and personal growth, and the various opportunities that will shape your legal education. It will also enable you to connect with your peers who will become your allies, colleagues, and friends throughout this incredible journey. Let me request all who are present here to stand and invoke the blessings of the Almighty by remaining in silence for a minute. Thank you. Please be seated. Without any further ado, I would like to invite Dr. Jacob Joseph, Assistant Professor, NUALS, to welcome the gathering. Sir, please.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear students, a very warm welcome to each and every one of you to the National University of Advanced Legal Studies, Kochi. Today marks the beginning of an exciting journey for the students who have secured admission to the BA LL.B Honours degree as well as the LL.M degree program of NUALS. These students are embarking on a path that will shape not only their future careers, but also their understanding of justice, ethics, and the power of the law. First and foremost, let me congratulate the students who have secured admission in this institution of excellence. Without further elaboration, let me discharge the duty assigned to me. We are honored by the presence of Honorable Mr. Justice Muhamed Mustaque, Judge, High Court of Kerala, as the chief guest of this function. A judge who possesses exceptional analytical skills, one who systematically dissects complex legal issues and offers well-reasoned judgments based on a careful examination of facts as well as legal arguments. Justice Muhamed Mustaque is a beacon of inspiration for the aspiring legal professionals. Thank you, sir, for gracing us with your presence. We are honored to have you amongst us today, and we look forward to the invaluable insights you will share with these aspiring legal minds. Ladies and gentlemen, let me request you to join me in giving a warm round of applause to welcome the chief guest of the day. The president of this function is Mr. Justice S. Sirijagan, the acting Vice Chancellor of the National University of Advanced Legal Studies and former judge of the High Court of Kerala. As the Vice Chancellor of the University, Justice Sirijagan plays a pivotal role in providing visionary leadership, fostering a nurturing environment, as well as spearheading the pursuit of knowledge and innovation in this campus. Thank you, sir, for gracing us with your presence. We are honored to have you amongst us today. Ladies and gentlemen, let me request you to give a warm round of applause to our president of this function. I also welcome Dr. Asha Ji, who is discharging the responsibilities of the registrar of the university at present, Professor Mini S., who is the professor of law of this university, Sri Ravindra Kumar D., who is the coordinator of one of the batches of the BA LL.B. Honours Degree Program, the other finance officer of the university, Mr. Arun Kumar S., Mr. M.G. Mahadev, the former registrar, as well as the special officer of the university, the respected members of the faculty of the university, members of the administrative staff, as well as the members of the student community of this university who are present in this occasion. The focal point of this function are the students who have secured admission to the BA LL.B. Honours Degree Program as well as the LL.M. Degree Program of the university. On behalf of the entire Nuals family, I welcome them as well as their family members to this university. Together, let us embark on this remarkable journey, striving for excellence, integrity, and the pursuit of truth. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Now, we move on to the presidential address. For that, I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Mr. Justice S. Sirijagan, former Judge, High Court of Kerala, to address the gathering. Sir, please.
Justice Mustaque, dignitaries of on and off the dais, my dear students, parents, faculty, and all others present. Being a working day, our chief guest has to hold court today. Therefore, I will reserve my address to you for a later time. I leave the stage to our chief guest. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Chief guest of the day, Honorable Mr. Justice A. Muhamed Mustaque, is a permanent judge of the Kerala High Court since 2016. The Honorable Judge can best be described as a jurist who possesses a profound dedication to intellectual pursuits and a strong inclination towards scholarly analysis within the realm of law. While he was a lawyer and subsequently while being a judge of the Kerala High Court, Justice Muhamed Mustaque has found time to get involved in academic pursuits. His Lordship had obtained his second postgraduate degree in law with specializations in space and telecommunications law from Paris University. The fact that he serves as an adjunct professor at Nuals reinforces his commitment to academic pursuits. Sir, your presence adds an extraordinary dimension to this event and reinforces our commitment to excellence in legal education. Asatoma Satkamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Let the lamp lead us to light. Respected Muhamed Mustaque, sir, may I request you to inaugurate the academic sessions of the 2023 admission batch of BA LL.B. Honours Degree, as well as the LL.M. Degree Program of Nuals by lighting the lamp. May I also request Mr. Justice Sirijagan, Acting Vice Chancellor of Nuals, Dr. Asha Ji, Registrar Nuals, Dr. S., Professor of Law, Nuals. Varsha G., a representative of the LL.B students batch, and Navneet Menon, a representative of LL.M students, to join the chief guest to light the lamp. Thank you. Guru Dakshina serves as a way of showing respect and thanks to the Guru. As these students prepare to be initiated into the field of law, let us request our Honorable Chief Guest, Justice Muhamed Mustaque, to bless the students by accepting the Guru Dakshina from Varsha Ji, once again the representative of the students of the batch of 2028. Thank you. Now we move on to the much awaited moment. May I humbly request our chief guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Muhamed Mustaque, to deliver the inaugural address.
Warm good morning to all, and apologies for being late today. My esteemed brother, Justice Sirijagan, Acting Vice Chancellor of the NUAS, all being students and parents. Indeed, it's a pleasure for me to address you all. This is the first time I'm coming here to inaugurate a batch. I'm really proud for being part of it. Well, you are the talented bunch of students who cracked CLAT and got admission here. That was a big challenge for you, but real challenges only begin now. And once you are out of this law school, more challenges are waiting for you. So life of a lawyer, life of a legal professional always have been challenged. But meeting the challenge with the perseverance, temperaments, focus and commitment, that matters. And that will make you what you are, or what you want to be, what you ought to be. You are entering the profession of life, profession relating to global affairs, a profession relating to national affairs, a profession relating to state affairs, a profession relating to societal affairs, and profession relating to family affairs, and unto you yourself. There is no profession matching like ours, connected to all affairs, the life of this universe. If you look at the medical profession, so understanding the legal profession is a very complex. If you ask your academic year, they would say emerging areas like bankruptcy, insolvency, competition, technology, many areas. Look at, if you ask litigations or arbitrations, it's such on. So each person you approach, they will have a different opinion about legal profession. That may be valid or relevant for you to form your opinion, but that it's decisive. There are many more areas remain unexplored for legal profession. And that's where your focus should be as a young bunching lawyers of the future. There are no precedents for you to guide. There are many taskmasters to help you, to assist you. The past generation of lawyers guided us. We just followed them blindfoldedly and entered into our profession because that was a very restricted scope of legal profession those times. That is the reason today we see a lot of girl students are coming to the profession. They have a hope in this profession, in the different dimensions of these professions. But challenges for you is to understand the profession first. When you study the law, of course, it's only syllabus to measure your competence and to pass out the exam. Many profession ends with your studies in the university and law schools, but your study starts once you pass out from the law schools. And this is only profession will reward you with a lot of uncertainties. The certainty of this profession is uncertainty. Those who had perseverance, temperament, those who possess values, work with integrity and devotions, they have been always rewarded by this profession. This profession never failed by those individuals. It may be difficult for you after passing out of this law school to get a good, decent living, but no matters for you. If you are prepared to work hard, this profession will reward you at a given point of time. But that time you have to wait. You have to wait until that time. You will realize that you will be acknowledged. You are being acknowledged. You have been recognized what you are and you are to be here. You were. So how are you going to shape the future? That's a challenge. Though it's being not last day for you, this first day, but I think you need to start thinking about future now. As I said earlier, there are no precedents. There are no generation, the our generation cannot help you because we are also in the darkness of the future. Future will be totally different, but law professionals will shape the future of this country. In the past, the legal professionals shaped this country. If you look at the history of the present India, the post-constitutional period, the lawyers shaped this country. That's why we have a vibrant democracy today, and the constitution remains intact. Lawyers' thought process, their ingenuity, that mattered for this country. And this is how the country flourished. You will learn that when you learn the constitution and legal history of India. What are the roles of the lawyers? But today I'm talking about the different roles you may have, you may experience in the future. In the past, we were guided by knowledge. The knowledge was powerful for all of us. We thought the knowledge would be sufficient to identify ourselves as a successful in the career. We modeled ourselves, thinking and try to emulate our seniors who possess enormous knowledge in vast areas of legal field. But today, the knowledge becomes secondary. Of course, it's powerful, but it's become secondary. In a sense, knowledge is available at the fingertip. Anyone is having a mouse, they Google, they'll get all the information at the fingertip. People in the past, they browsed through all journals, they read all the high volumes of book, whether it be law or otherwise, and they possess knowledge, and they passed on to us. Today, on a click of mouse, you will get all the knowledge on your fingertip. We sustain based on our knowledge. We were successful. We are successful today because of the knowledge. But knowledge has become powerful, and your march towards the future depends upon the idea you generate from out of the knowledge. It is only the idea that can sustain in the future. Your creativeness, that matters. In every walk of life, you need to have different ideas and respond to society's need with ideas. That matters for you. That's most important for you. Idea will not come as like a knowledge comes to you. Idea will come with an exposure. Exposure to the life. Exposure to the world affairs. Exposure to the environment around us. Exposure to what is happening elsewhere when what is happening here. The Newton's idea that made all the difference in this world. Steve Jobs' idea that made all the ideas, and we have a wonderful technology, using the smartphones. The Uber founder's idea made difference in the world, in the automotive. Everything matters on the ideas in this world. No technology in this world can sustain without support of law. No advancement in this world cannot support with this idea through the law. But for them, this law requires a lot of law becoming handmade or a kind of assistance for their growth. But unfortunately, lawyers have not realized their role in this world. Whatever the technological advancement, whatever the scientific advancement we make, without support of law, we may not be able to commercialize or use its potential for advancement of the nations. So your role would be responding to those challenges in the future, understanding the world around us and responding to those challenges in different ways, in different roles. So my dear young friends, we start thinking about the future in a different way, not in the way of the past generation thought. Not following the beaten path. You have to be in a different path altogether. This law school would cater for such, to generate your thought process in a different way. Maybe you may be focusing on a syllabus to pass examination, but you need to think in different dimensions. The world is, as of now, today being sustained in a global, and globally as and been known as a global village through different mechanism of regulations being generated from international agencies or otherwise. That maintain an equilibrium in people in this, living in this small place called India. This is going to be the biggest asset for us when we are aspiring to superpower through digital economy. In the Malthus, way back we learned in the population is a bane, but that theory is going to be rewritten now. The population has become a big boom for us. The economy will depend upon the populace's use of digital space. But for that, to create a momentum around digital economy, the youngsters has to stand up the challenge which nation is aspiring through. That is only possible through the mechanism called law. Nothing else replaces it. So my youngsters, future of this country rests on you. When you become a lawyer, you have to be certain what kind of a role I should have. You may bog down with some kind of ruin ideas. So you have to create an opportunity for yourself. And your success will depend upon how good you are in shaping, how good you are in creating opportunity through the ideas. Definitely that will be rewarded. So I'm wishing all the youngsters all the best, and hopefully we'll meet again in this place again. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your resourceful words. On behalf of the university, let me thank and express our sincere gratitude to Mr. Justice Muhamed Mustaque for accepting our invitation and gracing us with your presence on this momentous occasion in spite of your hectic schedule. I also thank the Vice-Chancellor, the Registrar, the Finance Officer, and other officials of the university, respected members of the Faculty of NUALS, members of the administrative staff, and more particularly the students of 2023 admission batches of NUALS, as well as their family members for their valuable presence on this occasion. Before we conclude the inaugural function, may I kindly request the audience to rise for the Indian National Anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
With that, we come to the end of the official inaugural function of the induction program. I wish that you all have a wonderful day ahead.
function effectively without the services of a legal advisor. Have you ever thought as to why there should be law? One cleric named Jeremy Taylor of England had succinctly put the answer this way: men being what they are, a herd of wolves is quieter and more at one than so many men, unless they all had one reason in them or have one power over them. As we all very well know, it is very difficult to have men having one reason in any sphere of life. Therefore, naturally, there should be a power over them. LL.B course, I was not a very good student. Realizing that I am not actually devoting my time to the study of law as it should be, my father, who himself was a judicial officer, wrote a letter to me in which he quoted a sentence from the U.S. judge named Story. It goes like this: law is a jealous mistress and requires lavish homage. You understand this? I'll once again read it. Law is a jealous mistress and requires long and constant courtship. It is not to be won by trifling favors, but by lavish homage. I am not saying you should, but at the same time, you must devote your good time for the study of law very seriously. I was not a brilliant example before you as to how hard work can bring you success. My simple advice to you is also that as you all know, law is a dry subject. Interesting by adopting my own method. What I did was, after a class regarding any subject of law, as you all know, study of law is not only the books but also the precedents, how law developed by precedents. So what I used to do is, After this class, I used to take one of those decisions relating to that subject. I'll first read the facts. Then before going into the decision as such, I used to apply my knowledge of law into those facts. Thereafter, I will read the rest and compare my ultimate decision on the facts to the actual decision by the court. This is the way I made it interesting. You can make it interesting by your own methods. But you should devote yourself when you study. When you play, you play. When you study it seriously. I also would beseech you to stop depending on your parents. When I was waiting in the lobby for the chief guest to come, I saw a parent filling up a form to be submitted here. My father was, if you are to do something, you do it. That is, from now on, everything relating to your studies, you do it yourself. That is necessary for building a confidence. Everything in a career of law depends on your confidence. So, doing everything by yourself, you acquire confidence, and that confidence is very important in your future life. These are the things I have noted to tell you. You must, apart from that, I am of opinion that the object of education is not to be professionals like lawyers, engineers, doctors, etc. Education must be for becoming useful citizens to the country. So, your aim should also be, apart from becoming a lawman or legal professional, you must develop your qualities, integrity, everything during this course of study. That is most important. So, at that very same time that you study law, you must also develop yourself into a useful citizen to the country. These are all what I have to tell you from my experience. If these words you also agree, please try to follow that. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much for your beautiful words, sir. As these students prepare to be initiated into the field of law, let us request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to bless these students by accepting the good election of Aishwarya, representative of the LL.B.
Now, Assistant Professor wants to move to the next session.
Thank you.
Please.
Who are start off with the senior professor of the university, the adjunct professor, Professor M.C. Wilson. The teachers will introduce themselves to you in a couple of minutes.
Dear students and faculty members, friends, I am blessed with an opportunity to address you. Formerly, I was a teacher in a government law college. I have taught in government law college Trivandrum, Ernakulam, Calicut, and Trichy. And I became a principal of Government Law College, Calicut. And after that, I joined Trichy and was for a short time. I was the secretary of Kerala, legislative secretary. After that, I came in Nuance as professor, and now I am adjunct professor. I will teach you. This year, I am teaching constitutional law along with Abhay Chandra. That is my assignment, and with these words, I should congratulate you for getting admission to this prestigious institution. Various type of activities are there, and you should participate in that and develop yourself into a lawyer. And that is the words I have to tell you. And thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
as a here in UL. I've been the faculty of UL since 2009. A very few designations are attached to my name. Associate professor, I told you already. I'm the member executive council. I'm the hostel warden UL. And I'm coordinating your SBL SLS activities. Apart from all these things, I have a few things to share with you. See, please don't blindly follow anything you see, everything you see in and around you. You should be focused, focus at your goals and reach the destination. That's one of my advices. All the best, my kids.
Now let me invite Mr. Ravi Kumar D, Assistant Professor.
Dear students, welcome to Nuval's family. Once you got that mission, you are all part of the Nuval's family, right? So, I am teaching economics. You had to bear with me for 2 semesters. First 2 semesters. Then I will be back in 4th. Then I will be back in 9th. Right? So, you'll see the same face for different semesters, but in a different subjects. And also, I am the faculty coordinator for one of the 2 batches. We didn't yet decide which I have to be the coordinator. You will see me, you will hear more from me in the class. I'm not teaching any economics here. One advice is that use, as Jacob sir already said, the very, very powerful academically as well as physically very powerful teachers are here. So you have to make use of them, their intellectuality, trouble the teachers, ask so many questions to them. Then only they will impart their knowledge to the maximum extent. It's your duty to get from the teachers. So whatever teacher is teaching in the class, simply listen. If he asks whether you understood, don't do that. Trouble the teachers. All the teachers like troubling by the students here, so you have to trouble them. With these words, I once again welcome all of you to the Nuval's family. Thank you.
I now invite Mr. Harias Nair, another Assistant Professor of the University.
Very good morning to all of you. Not the best day to familiarize yourself with me or any teacher for that matter. Most of these things would go above your head today. But very happy to be amongst all of you because I can see a lot of fresh faces. The freshest we could find you ever in this university would be today. And then amongst which I do see a lot of mixed emotions too. Anticipation, excitement, apathy, indifference, everything rolled into one. That is quite natural because that's how human emotions are supposed to be, especially on the first day when you're not familiar with the university, when you're not familiar with anything in this university, when you don't have any prejudices about this university. This is the best time when we should be talking to you. All right, so which is why we have this familiarization session today more than anything else. Not that you would remember every teacher's name. We know that you wouldn't be able to do that. But still, this is possibly the best opportunity, which is why. And by the way, I'm Hari. I'm a teacher here. I primarily teach procedural laws here. I'm here since 2004. It's primarily procedural laws that we teach. And then continuing with all the suggestions that people before me had given you, take this as an opportunity. These 5 years, take this as an opportunity. These are the 5 years that are going to either make or mar your life, as everyone knows, because especially since it's a professional course, that's the way you should be doing that. And when I say make or mar, I'm not just talking about academics. It's your 5 years to make yourself a good human being. It's your 5 years to make yourself a good professional. It's your 5 years to make yourself a much, much more worthy individual. So this is what you are supposed to do in these 5 years. And as Ravi sir was saying, get the best out of us, squeeze the best out of us. Ultimately, a teacher is all that the students are. All right, you put the questions to us, we answer that, you learn, we learn too. That is how everything develops. That's how knowledge developed all through the years. So Please do get the best out of us. That request from our side. And congratulations to all those who have secured a place here, and all the best for the next 5 years. Thank you so much.
I now invite Dr. Namita Kale.
Good morning. I'm Namita. I've been teaching here since 2008. So, dear students, you are entering the most important period of your life. So, in these 5 years, you'll be getting the opportunity to acquire knowledge and skills to make a good career and future. At the same time, you'll be making beautiful memories of student life that you can cherish throughout your life. So, I just want to tell you to make the best use of it. Thank you.
Dr. Abhijendran K.
Good morning, all. I am Abhijendran K, working as an assistant professor of this university since 2010. And before coming here, I was working as an assistant professor of the School of Legal Studies, Kannur University, and assistant professor in the law in the Thrissur Government Law College. Then, when our campus Nuals shifted here from the city, I was appointed as an assistant warden of this university, and after that, they appointed as a warden of our Nuals hostels. So the memories of those days have given us very wonderful one. Then I appreciate you for getting admission in the university to fulfill your dreams. I hope the entire team of Nuals will be with you to fulfill your dreams. Thank you.
Dr. Adira P.S.
Good morning. Hello, everyone. Hi. My name is Adira, as Jacob sir said. I primarily teach intellectual property law and some health law, a bit of society science and law, sometimes information technology law, maybe tech and law and IP. So this is basically my repertoire right now. And I probably will be teaching you in the 6th semester. I don't have any advice to give you. I just wish you hard work, good work, great fun, an amazing learning experience, and loyal friends. Okay, I hope you get all of that here, and all the best. Thank you.
Dr. Sandeep Aman.
Hi. Generally, in a game of chess, you say that it's not the many moves that will actually help you to win the game or make a decision. It's just that that one right move at the right time that will probably help you win a game or make important decisions in life. I think all of you who are seated here have made that one particular right decision at the right time, the right move at the right time. So congratulations, all future lawyers, all lawyers to be. And the statement comes from of Nuals. I belong to the first batch of Nuals 2002-2007, and currently I am working as an assistant professor. My name is Sandeep Menon. Thank you.
Dr. Hon'ble.
Hi, I'm Hon'ble. This semester I am assigned subjects like criminology and forensic science for the senior batches. So this year I'll not be coming to your class. Usually I commence my teaching the NUAL students only by the 4th semester. So by that time, I have seen that many students have transformed starting from the day one, as you have gathered right now. So how you will be transformed when we meet next time in class is in your hands. I wish good luck to you, but also I would like to say that sometimes saying no is very important in life, and always remember, you need not be aggressive, but you can be assertive. All the very best. See you in class next year. Thank you.
Dr. Aparna Srikuma.
All. First of all, let me congratulate each and every one of you for being here, getting this opportunity, grabbing this opportunity, and being present here. Congratulations. So I myself am Dr. Aparna Srikuma. I have joined this university only in 2020. Soon after completing my PhD, this is my first appointment. So I joined here in September 2020. And I've been dealing classes like, of course, we would be meeting rightly in the first semester itself. I'm dealing with SBL, that is skill-based learning, which was introduced just very recently. So as you can make out, along with academics, we are focusing on certain skills as well. So we are not just focusing on academic growth, but of course, a holistic development, as many of my seniors have stated here. Okay, so as I told you, it's a wonderful opportunity, but you can actually only make use of it if you actually grab it. There are so many activities here. For example, I'm the coordinator of Legal Aid Clinic. First, we have so many centers here, so you can attach yourself with those numerous centers and find out in which area you can actually focus or in which area you would be more interested in. You can make out many things. Then, of course, we have legal aid clinics. I'm the faculty coordinator of Legal Aid Clinic, NUAL's Legal Aid Clinic. We have Pro Bono Clinic. Then we have Trafficking Clinic. Then we have so many clinics. I'm just stating the clinics to which I am attached. So as I have pointed out, there are so many opportunities. It depends upon where you knock. Okay? And we have a mentor system here. In the coming days, you'll be actually getting classes on all this, so you'll understand everything. But everything depends upon how you take it, how you receive it. There are opportunities, but you have to and make use of it. So with that, thank you so much.
So we have next Ms. Nandita Narayan.
I'm Nandita. The funny thing about our profession as academicians, as teachers, is that in the same given year, we see a farewell, we also see an induction program like this. So we see tears on one side and we see anticipation and excitement on the other. And like Harisa was pointing out, probably even indifference and apathy. So I am an alumnus, I am an alumnus of this college. I passed out, I was the 6th batch of NUALS. Most of the faculty present here have already taught me. I did my LL.M from QSAT. I have submitted my PhD and waiting for my open defense. You will not see me until your 3rd year. So 3rd year and above are the you offer. Currently, I'm taking public international law, private international law, and comparative constitutional law. I have absolutely no advice. Academics will happen automatically because you've chosen NUALS, and it maintains a minimum standard of education, of imparting knowledge in law, as you all know. But please enjoy every bit of time that you have in this university, because 5 years in the long run is a very short period of time. And within a blink of an eye, you would have crossed your university life or college life. So enjoy every moment and also be very confident that you have the entire faculty at your disposal for anything under the sun. Now that you've stepped out of the comfort of your homes, you are finally, probably for the first time, becoming independent to the truest sense. So please be aware that we for any want to discuss any always open. So thank you.